say it. Did they live in the desert?
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the AAA meeting. I am your host, Sinatra Says. As usual, with me is my co-host, Polydub.
Ahoy hoy.
What's going on, Drunken Uncle?
I also say ahoy hoy.
Gimmick infringement.
It's not really a gimmick, is it? Like, if anything,
it is kind of a
Mr.
gimmick.
Burns, like, I mean, whose gimmick is it? He doesn't own, just because it was made in his country doesn't mean he owns it. If I want to say ahoy hoy and put it in a British museum, I'm not fucking giving it back.
I think we could take it back.
You can't take it back. You
Why
can't
not?
even take a joke. Goddamn Americans.
I think if America as a whole decided we wanted something from the British Museum, we could take it.
America is a whole, for a start. And you can't, no. Like, remember fucking the guys in Dublin holding up a photo of the Twin Towers and everyone got really offended by it. You can't take the marbles, you can't take an artifact, you can't take a joke. Out of my cold, dead hands, Sin.
I think that's the idea.
Man,
No,
that
that ain't the gimmick infringement, I know it is.
the portal thing. I mean, people they try. Oh, was it wrong? Twin Towers. Somebody can't take a joke, etc., etc. Titty flashing from fucking toilet licking fucking titty streamers. Like, okay, look,
That's two separate things.
Well, no, not necessarily.
no, it's all going on through the same portal. It's like it's Bodie McBoatface. Why is it surprising? How's it
I'll
connected?
just
Well,
take
through
that article
fiber
out
network.
then.
But it just. You didn't think people were going to shitpost. It was IRL shitposting.
Dude,
People that were surprised
astounded
at
me
any
that
of that
it
have
wasn't
just not been on
instant.
the internet in the last 10 years.
It astounded me that it wasn't instantaneous.
Right?
I agree.
Of course. Do you remember Shia LaBeouf and that
He will not
visual
divide
art
us.
project? Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you... It's the exact same phenomenon, just different jokes, but still hilarious.
Whoa.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, on this, they call it a portal as well. It's not, just call it what it is. It's a fucking live feed. It's not a fucking portal.
I know.
But I really hope that there's like someone in fucking like Dublin or New York, running from the police. And they're like, oh, it's all right because I can take the portal and then they'll be out of their jurisdiction and just like fucking runs headlong into it and knocks themselves out. Like the kind of dickhead who thinks the platform 9 3/4 is a real thing and just ended up like face planting in a
see
brick
people
wall.
go right into that. That's pretty good.
You gotta believe, Sid.
if I had that story and a video of a guy running from the police and running straight that portal and doing a full-on, like the Portal video game, full-on run through, like, he thought that he was just going to appear in Dublin and take off into like a pub somewhere and disappear.
Yeah.
That
Police can't follow you.
I'd leave the show. I'd be like, well, it's strictly downhill from here.
Yeah.
We have a guy who really thought it was a portal. It doesn't get any better, gentlemen. We're done
Yeah.
here.
We're improving
That's
on
it.
this now, yeah. Oh, that would be the end, yeah. But what if it went through? You have to believe in magic for magic to be real.
And if he had like a hand grenade because he wanted to throw it at the fucking portal to blow it up so they couldn't follow him, oh yeah, we'd have to go find jobs. The show would be over. You couldn't.
That's like the ultimate Hail Mary. I mean, my God. And he just turns into a pink mist as well. Everyone's like, oh, it worked. He went through.
Yeah, wouldn't it be some shit if it worked?
Ooh, I hope my audio's coming through okay. My computer just started hardcore lagging.
You
Oh,
sound lovely
boy.
to me, buddy.
Okay, chat, do I sound okay? It's very... My computer's acting up very badly. Uh-oh.
The answer is no, it would seem.
I hope that's not the answer. Why? What is going on?
Yeah, you're going to have a car to say you sound fine.
Okay, hopefully that'll last. Hello. Oh, thank you, Polly. Your vote of confidence means a lot.
Just yep. Stretch
So-
growling and affirmation.
I have seen the new teaser photo for The Boys with
no,
Winchester's dad.
Oh yeah. Negan was he was always gonna be in it.
Dude,
I thought he was going to be Tech Knight though. So I don't know. Who he's gonna play.
I don't know what he's doing, but the photo looks pretty goddamn good.
I'm not indulging. You know, I avoid this shit. I left the Boys subreddit as well as soon as they started posting fucking photos of the upcoming series. I'm like, right, no.
But it got me thinking. We have superhero upgrades today.
Oh, no way!
Hell yeah, each of us have 5 different superhero upgrades.
Yes. Drunklander, a go-go.
Well, Drunkle, you will like yours a lot, and of course,
I'm sure I will.
You will have a sombrero at some point.
Oh, yeah, obviously, yeah. Mexican Homelander.
You tell him, Steve Dave, I thought I'd go
Casalander.
bigger on beratement because a lot of you haven't smashed the like button. 1/3 of you are exempt, but the rest of you dipshits can step into my office. Yeah, office. With the temperature dial on the door. Smash the like, fuckers. I mean, there's Steve Dave laying down the law. You better smash that like button.
Hombre-lander?
Hombre.
Yeah, but Mexican Homelander is Hombre-lander.
Wow. That reminds me of the Looney Tunes where Daffy Duck was going up against Nasty Canasta and kept calling him Homber. Hilarious.
Homber!
Yeah.
But it says it in the script. I remember there was a fucking a kids show on. It was a long, long time ago, and they got a kid is reading out a news segment, and it was about the race cars and shit. And she went, it turned out this person ended up being winning the Grand Prix. And they went, no, it's Grand Prix. She went, but it says here Grand Prix. It's one of those, because I remember saying Grand Prix, and then everyone laughing, going, Millard, it's Grand Prix. I'm like, how the fuck? No, this is the first time I've ever said that word. No one ever gave me the warning, by the way, it's pre. Like the word, I was playing Magic the Gathering with my sister, and I put out a card, it was called Chaos Charm, and I said, I play Chaos Charm, and she laughed at me. This is the first time I'd ever fucking seen that word. Why am I getting ridiculed for this?
Holy shit. Did you see... whenever it makes its way over here. Oh my God, what is going on with my computer?
You know what? I have no sympathy for the French. If you want us to call your fucking city Perry, not Paris, then don't spell it Paris. Don't spell it pricks if you want us to call it pre.
Thank you.
P-R-E-E. No one would fuck it up. You want to throw in X's? You're going to get what you get.
You
P-A-I-R-Y, Perry. That's how we would say it. It's your fault.
But they always do that as well. They always do that. Like there's a show on Netflix, Emily in Paris. I go, that's a shit name, isn't it? Until you realise it's actually meant to be Emily in Paris. But no one ever said that was what it was supposed to be. We just expected to know. Fuck you, Emily. And the Swiss.
Dirt Merchant. Exactly. Dirt Merchant. Exactly. It's like Paris. See? Who would say P-A-I-R-E-E?
Des Moines ends in an S. It's not fucking plural.
I mean, Schenectady may be a little bit difficult to say for some people, but it's still spelt right if you sound it out.
Never happens with Naples, does it? We say Naples. We don't say Napoli.
I think it's because the Italians are so used to being the most offendable people. We don't even argue.
Yeah, it's true. The speed to rage that the Italian language works for. It's a good point.
Don't tend to argue. You just go ahead and join the Germans instead.
And then we abandon them when things aren't looking great.
Speaking in rage is obviously best, or conspiratorial. Yeah, that's German. It's very, very conspiratorial. Sounds like people are planning something.
Everything in
British,
German
you surprise consternation. No, but nothing does it like the British accent. That's where y'all win.
What?
There you go.
Uh-huh.
It's the repeating of what somebody said in the form of a question, but I can't do the accent, right? So I can't do it justice. But let's say I said, Yeah.
Neither can sin.
How could anybody enjoy? I don't know. How could anyone enjoy blood pudding? How could anyone enjoy blood pudding? Like,
How dare you?
It's the same thing you just said, but you say it in the form of a question, and it's the accent that sells it. Nothing sounds as.
It's the accent that sells it. Oh my god!
Yeah,
you're right.
see what nothing expresses outrage and confusion like what the fuck is wrong with you quite like that. It's
Yeah, you know, I never thought about that, but you're 100% right. I think we're also very good at putting the word right before any word to it adds an extra bit of emphasis.
Like the way you say Tuesday.
D&D. Tuesday. Yeah, all right, Tuesday. But you say Tuesday as well. Like, like
Tuesday.
The number 2. You're not saying Tuesday. You're saying Tuesday.
It's not CHEWSDAY. It's TU. Tew.
But you don't say you don't say tew. You say two. You say Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Like the number 2. Not like 1,
well, it's better than Tuesday.
3. It's not, is it? It's just different.
It is.
Oh my god, he said the isn't it? He said the thing. It isn't Tuesday, isn't it? Oh my god.
Tuesday, isn't it? Bro,
don't water me, mate.
Day for a pint.
Don't say bottle of water.
I can't believe you said the thing. Like, that's the meme joke. It's Tuesday, isn't it? You actually said
it. It's Tuesday. Fuck off.
We live in a society.
Now this is what.
Now I'm rethinking your superhero. Like, I should have made you Super Britman instead of what I actually did.
Oh, there's Captain Britain and good old Union Jack. That's both
Captain Britain is not a cheap ripoff. He is Captain Britain's a cool character. I'll be the first one to say it.
Yeah.
His lore, Captain Britain's lore is sick. It's good.
Union Jack is just fucking crazy.
Your first 2 evolutions are pretty fucking solid, though. So I'm not even going to complain.
I like the way that we could put the word right between any other word, and it adds bonus emphasis. Like you say, you being a bellend or you're being a right bellend.
Gotcha. Yeah.
That's a fucking British superpower, that is. The Scottish have got the best patter, though. Fucking hell. Get to fuck, you jobby. Brilliant. Get to fuck.
What is that?
Amazing.
I love the British ability to rearrange a sentence and still have it intelligible. Like,
yeah, it doesn't sound like it is, but you have to like take a second to actually download the information.
Yeah, let's flip the word that's normally at the beginning of a sentence to the end, and somehow it's fine, but only with the accent. Good wine, this.
Yeah.
Wait, what? It's just
there used to be a TV show called Brainiac. And it was just fun experiments going like, you know.
And there's Zany to the max, isn't it?
Well, there you go.
You guys didn't have Brainiacs?
That was Animaniacs.
Animaniacs.
Yes, we did have Animaniacs. They were Zany to the max. But Brainiac was just a science show where they did
guys
like
have cartoons
experiments. It was fucking excellent. Yes, we have fucking cartoons in Britain. Jesus Christ.
What is a British cartoon?
Peppa Pig.
Count Duckula. Peppa Pig.
Okay, do you have good cartoons in Britain?
You specify. That's a different question. Yeah,
take the Count Ducket, take it back.
Because we had the Looney Tunes, we had fucking the Simpsons.
And you mentioned Animaniacs, which is like underrated. It is genius, Animaniacs.
You did it again. It was Looney Tunes, not Looney Tunes. You're doing Tuesday again.
Hold on. Say those back to back. Tunes and tunes? What?
Tunes and tunes. Is it TOONS or tunes? TUNES?
That's subtle, brother. That's wow.
It's not though, is it?
You notice how he's just not answering the question?
Yes, we have Count Duckula.
Okay, tell me about Count Duckula, because I can't.
Yeah, sell me Count Duckula.
It was right. Okay, it was about. Do you know what? Never mind.
Okay, so I just googled Count Duckula. It looks like a cheap ripoff of Daffy Duck.
No, it was not, because Count Duckula was a vampire. He was every time he got killed, he was resurrected via a spell. Igor and Nanny would do the spell, and it required blood. But instead of blood, she got ketchup, and so Count Duckula was reborn. He was a vegetarian.
Blah.
Sort of, but he was also voiced by David Jason.
I want to suck your carrot. Ahoy, hoy, Sin. I hate it when dentists try to talk to you while they clean your teeth. You're already in my head enough as it is. I'm not paying you to be my psychiatrist. That wasn't bad.
Be quiet!
Alan for 5 says in. Alan, hello.
Speaking of Looney Tunes, that's Mel Blanc's genius. The shut up.
Yeah. Dude, that's where I picked that up from. I was just watching a compilation of Mel Blanc yelling for like 15 minutes. I'm like, hey, that'd make a good donation.
What a irreplaceable fucking vocal talent that man was. It's just like literally every voice was just him. Right down to Bugs Bunny munching the carrot, even though he was allergic to him. He'd still do it and then spit him out. That's commitment.
Oh, really? That is,
true story.
Stuff for your art, don't you? Yeah.
So I'm looking at Count Cuncula right here, and it looks just like...
No, it's Count Duckula.
That's what I said.
He was
but
he was a duck.
This looks like... I would say this is Daffy Duck gimmick infringement.
It's not though, is it? Just because it's a duck. America doesn't own ducks.
Oh, what the oh my god. Broken?
Whoa. That's amazing.
Things are broken. There we go.
I love it so much.
Dude, this looks like Daffy.
It's not. Yeah. Oh, that famous green duck.
Yeah, that one.
Daffy wasn't green. He wasn't a vampire, and he didn't wear clothes. He also didn't have a nanny and a butler, and live in the heart of Transylvania.
Well, that sounds like it could be a catchy song. I mean, not the way you did it.
No, the intro was shit hot, mate.
Really?
Yeah. He flies through the night looking for a bite, but he's back by daylight.
Nothing like Daffy.
Nothing like Daffy.
No. Nothing is nothing like
They're
Daffy.
ducks. What do you want from it? They're ducks.
I'm just saying Britain hasn't created any good cartoons.
The similarity. What's the similarity there?
Their beaks.
They have their bills. Oh right, they both have bills. They both have ducklet. They're both ducks.
Yeah,
they're and both mallards.
No, Daffy's not a mallard.
Yes, he is actually. I know. It's weird. It's like he's a black duck, but he's supposed to be
mallard.
That's what that ring around his neck is. Look it up. He's a mallard. It's true.
I'm not having it. Corbin Thomas for $2 said, "Hey, Drunksly, are you sure you have cartoons in Britain?" Yes, I'm fucking sure we have cartoons in Britain. Count Duckula. I've just shown you Count Duckula.
Alan, thank you for the $5 and the A10 horsey. He simply says, Polly, Alan. And CTP, thank you for the $2. And the squishy face, the aquatic creature, says, Polly, CTP.
A few people in the chat said Britain has Pinky and the Brain. No, you don't.
No, that was the voice actor just doing that accent for the Brain.
Yeah, Pinky and the Brain was American.
Wait, Danger Mouse was British?
Hell yeah.
Huge win. There you go. There's a British cartoon. Danger
CTP,
Mouse was awesome.
Dr. Sanute. Hello.
David Jason was in that as well.
There you go. That took a while, but you finally named a quality cartoon coming out of Britain. Danger Mouse was.
You know what's quality, bro? I will not have this slander against Count Duckula.
Okay, so you've named 2 cartoons that 90% of people have heard of today.
Right.
Wait a minute. What was the other one?
You got the Mr.
Count
Bean
Duckula.
animated series.
Oh, 90. Okay, I guess I'm in the 10% on that one. Then I never heard of it.
Rupert the Bear. I guess you could count the Beatles' Yellow Submarine as well.
I'd rather not.
No, fair enough.
No, that should be a national shame. You know.
I mean, look, Peppa Pig, obviously.
If you want to get that into it, you could count the.
Oh, Wallace and Gromit, Viper. Yeah, Wallace and Gromit's hilarious.
Is that a cartoon?
I mean, that wasn't a cartoon. That was a claymation, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Go animation, certainly, but.
And I have some Wallace and Gromit fucking love on my stream too. That's the Awoo train gif is Gromit laying down tracks.
Yes, it is from the In the Wrong Trousers.
Mm-hmm.
See, I mean, there's loads.
Oh, Paddington Bear. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Again,
Paddington Bear is what?
Not a cartoon, was it?
Was it?
Well, they were animated. Well, okay, you're right. Like Peter Rabbit wasn't a cartoon, though there have been plenty of cartoons. That's why I didn't name Peter Rabbit. Peter Rabbit is a British national treasure, and I won't hear otherwise. It's
the book,
yeah,
I guess. Yeah, the
yeah, but it's Beatrix Potter books with her own little drawings. It's not really a cartoon per se. Yeah,
Mr. Bean, the animated series, English. Mr. Men also. The Mr. Men, come on. You tell him Steve Dave for $1 says, dude, Mr. Magoo, Thomas the Tank Engine, Bob the Builder, Fraggle Rock, James of the Giant Peach, Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century, and let's not forget Wallace and Gromit. I get Thomas the Tank, no, that wasn't a cartoon. Bob the Builder, not a cartoon. Fraggle Rock, not a cartoon. James of the Giant
Bob the Builder was a cartoon.
Vivite, Winnie the
No,
Pooh's
animation.
not English or American, it's Canadian. So I guess English by default.
Bob the Builder.
Can he fix it?
And then Obama came in and went, I'm having that. Yes, we can.
Well, Joe Biden let them all in.
Banana Man.
Banana Man.
According to this, The Amazing World of Gumball is English.
What?
You had to look this up? You should just...
Yeah. Well, because I'm being put on a fucking spot here, aren't I?
The Amazing World of Gumball. Gumball, I told you, I attended school. Elmore, former pet goldfish, Darwin, shenanigans around the city. First air date, May 3, 2011, USA, not British.
Yeah, that's when it was aired in the USA. You know, where was it made? Where is Gumball made? This ain't going to work, is it? It's going to be where a Gumball's made.
One of my favorite animations is this Christmas animation short, and it's just like retelling the nativity in Bethlehem, but it's Australian, and the cartoon's really well done from the 70s. Like, it looks good until you hear them start talking, and everyone in Bethlehem has an Aussie bushman accent. It's fucking
Crikey,
hilarious.
Christ is born, mate.
Yeah, yeah. But crikey,
Little baby back in the cuntin' fucking manger.
Oh, I love that. Like, as the fucking, you know, they nail him to the cross and Jesus is there, like,
the nativity. That's a few years before.
Okay, right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just angels showing up and in the manger and whatnot. And it's like, they've even got the most gruff woman in the world to be Mary. Like, it's just,
That's
dude.
Australian as fuck.
A fucking baby in the manger, mate. You see that shit?
All right, Mary, how you going? I bought you some mare. Don't know what it is.
Got some gold for you.
There you go. Right, Joseph. You can't. Oh, where's the nipper?
Don't let the kangaroo eat that baby.
Yeah, the three kings came on dingoes.
No, they rode in on emus. The dingoes were just kind of running around. You know?
Carried their gifts in kangaroo pouches. See, the three of us can commiserate over shitting on Australia, and I feel like that's okay.
That's fine. Yeah, it brings us together. The first series to be produced by Cartoon Network Studios Europe was The Amazing World of Gumball.
Yeah, so it's
Making the show a British
basically
production.
British, yeah.
Basically
Where are
British.
we, John Boy?
If I had to guess, I'd say communist China.
Are we gonna die here?
Darn fucking tootin'.
The Amazing World of Gumball is some fucking S-tier shit, so I'm happy for that one to be British. Alan for $5. What's up, Alan? Says, Uncle, hope you guys are doing well. Knee recovery on point. Love you guys, no homo. Alan, you can be as homo as you like, buddy. I'm glad to hear that the knee is recovering as it should do, mate. Take care of yourself and have a steak. Go on, treat yourself. Go on, have a wank.
Stay
Go
off
on,
your feet.
go on.
I'm sure you are,
Stay
but
off your feet.
you know, yeah.
Get on your knees.
No Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
I saw this post today, and it had Luke Skywalker in the corner, and it's like, if you have blonde hair, then it showed Luke. A robot arm, then it showed his fake arm. And a dickhead dad, then it showed Vader. It's like, then you're Tim Mertens. or Tim Mertens, Finn Mertens, not Luke Skywalker.
I don't. Finn.
Yeah, what's going
Finn, Adventure Time.
on? Oh,
I've never known that was his surname. I thought it was just Finn the Human.
No, Finn Mertens.
Oh, okay.
that was Ash's name on Pokemon, Finn the Human.
That was Ash Ketchum.
I thought so too. It was Ash Ketchup.
But that sounds like something the girls on campus named the guy who liked to play grab ass.
And Kicky Dick.
Kicky Dick. Oh, I have a wonderful fucking update from a Wednesday thing we talked about.
Did you watch The Detective 1968? Did you watch it?
No.
I wasn't able to go back either.
We talked about that?
Yeah, that's where Kicky Dick came from. Frank Sinatra and Sugar Ray Robinson walked in the room and he's like, careful, don't step on that. And get some newspaper and pick it up. We don't want people kicking it around. Holy shit.
Nah, I got something a little bit better. I didn't believe it was real at first, but we'll get there when we get there. Poltergeisha, hello. Ammo, hello. Guys, we are going to get into the news, so please smash that like button. Share it out
The
on...
tabs. We agreed.
Huh?
We don't do news, man. We got tabs. That's all we got.
We're going to get to the tabs. Smash the like button. Share it out on your social media. Should you feel so inclined. Streamlabs for all three of us is down below, and I have special superhero upgrades for all three of us. So you guys know the rules on that. 2450 and up. John Wick for 2, or a Big Wick Energy for 4. Now let's get to it. You guys have the tab, or yeah, you guys have the tabs, all right?
We got the tabs. You've got the tabs.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. I'm not looking at the tabs.
Hey, mate, you want to buy some tabs?
Yeah, we'll keep a running count on what's news and what's tabs. We'll just see how it turns out for fun.
Well, this is tab right now.
A running tabby chat.
Tamashi Nation's San Diego Comic-Con exclusives have been released, and I am fucking excited for these guys. You got Goku on the Nimbus with little Gohan.
The Nimbus? I thought it was like
yeah, that's
Gordon
what the
Ramsay scrambled eggs. That's what it did.
And
Why
by
is
the
he
way,
riding a brain?
from here to the knee, there's like 6 points of articulation on the... I am
Really?
obsessed with the... Oh, yeah, look. Right, the toes, the ankle.
That's pretty cool.
The shin, and 2 points on the knee.
That's why I was so excited about G.I. Joes back in the day. I'm like, these are so much better than the Star Wars figures. They got like their elbows bend and their elbows bend and whatnot. Them Kenner Star Wars figures were fucking balls, man. They're
the one where he had a little switch on the back of his head so you could move his eyes left and right. What a shit feature that was.
If you were like the Star Wars figures, I remember it was the easiest thing. My mom and my aunts and uncles would go around to flea markets and shit. And you get like 100 of them because I wasn't one of them kids. I was a normal kid. I didn't want to leave them in the package. I wanted to take them out and play with them. And
of course you do.
Yeah. You know how mad my mom got when I put Han Solo in a fucking ice cube tray and froze him in the freezer? What'd you want me to do after I saw Empire? Of course I was going to freeze them.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yes, Polly. That's great.
Absolutely.
I got grounded for that shit. I got in so much trouble. And I'm like, isn't it an obvious thing? Why
his mom was like, Polly, these aren't toys. They're collectibles.
Leave it in the box. You know what I like about these, though? Especially these EE figures. I'm already saving up for these. These are going to be like $80 a piece, and I'm ordering all 3 of them as soon as I can. You can take these out of the box. You can pose them, do whatever, and it doesn't really depreciate the value of them as long as the figure itself is not broken or any one of the pegs. That's what I like about the figure arts stuff and the reselling market on them. It's like, you see, like you could take this out, you can pose it all you want, do all the figure photography you want with it, put it back in the box as long as everything's in there and the figure itself isn't broken, it doesn't depreciate the value at all.
Wow, resealable boxes. That's,
So you can play with them.
Thank you, Patio Furniture. I didn't think it was just me.
Somewhere Sin's wallet is hearing boss music. Yeah. Unless you're at San Diego Comic-Con, you won't be able to buy these till like mid-August, I think, is when they go general public sale. But yeah, no, I'm already stashing money away for them.
We didn't have G.I. Joe here in Britain because we don't have GIs. Well, we did once, actually, during the war.
What was he? Action Stifflip? What was his name?
Close.
Action Stifflip.
Action Man? That's it?
Action Man, the greatest hero of them all.
See, it's not like there aren't things to appeal to. Why didn't you make him like SAS hero? Like there's things to, you know.
Could do MI5 Joe.
Right. Like you could
in a suit.
Espionage stores have been coming out of Britain forever and a day. Why isn't it like, super sleuth murdering detective?
9 to 5 job.
Britain has the coolest espionage stuff ever.
Sure.
And you guys don't do anything with it.
Well,
whoa, someone's coming for you.
I mean, James Bond.
Okay, just James Bond. And the Guy Ritchie movie.
Spooks could have been an international phenomenon if BBC knew how to promote shit.
Boobs?
Spooks.
Spooks was a show and a half, mate.
Yeah, that could have been like
Ooh.
24 level. When I saw it, I was like, holy shit, how is this not like an international phenomenon? I don't get this
it
at
was
all.
great.
I didn't even see this one down here. Look at this.
Godzilla.
I'm a
Godzilla.
Godzilla nerd. Look at this guy.
Oh yeah, man.
I don't think
Is it-
I
I-
hate it, but I like
These
it.
So much so
exclusives
that
pissed
I
me
hate
off.
when people refer to Godzilla as he,
Why?
because Godzilla was a she.
Yeah, you didn't see any giant
Because
reptile dick hanging around, did you?
Is that-
God bless you, Tokyo?
Does that happen outside of that
Yeah,
godforsaken
the
fucking
original-
John Cryer film? Not John
The
Cryer, the one who
original
married
Japanese,
Horseface.
yeah.
yeah?
Godzilla,
Okay.
Godzilla had a little baby Godzilla, and she was teaching him to breathe fire, but he could only blow smoke rings. So she stepped on his tail, and then he breathed fire.
Awesome.
I love
Have you
the
seen
subtle
that
differences.
1997 Nightmare with not John Cryer, the guy who married Horseface? You know, Ferris Bueller.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where they went. Oh, fucking Godzilla's pregnant.
Yeah, and
I thought
having
there was a whole thing in the fucking
Gozira
subway with
babies.
little baby Godzillas. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a lot of fish.
brilliant.
The-
Yeah,
Like
There's, like-
Oscar Wilde.
There's little subtle differences. Holy shit, this guy's going for $200 right now. Wow.
oh, Broderick, thank you, Matthew Horseface Broderick.
There's little subtle differences. Like here is the regular version and the exclusive version. Like the coloring's just a little different. The body shape is a tad different. The clothes are different, but I'm still gonna get it.
Fucking nerd.
Oh yeah, dude. I have every single one of these except one.
It's just that,
There's-
I think you'll find the coloring is a little different on this one.
I
It's
have
completely
every
different
single SH figure arts from Dragon Ball except one of them that I just cannot afford because it's like $1,000.
collectible. Shelly's a lucky girl.
Oh yeah.
You tell him Steve Day, thanks for the $2. Men in Black needs a reboot, like a good reboot. Throw out all that girl power bullshit and give us a funny as fuck movie in Manhattan. What would you want for a reboot, Polly? I was watching an episode of Star Trek Deep Space Nine not too long ago, and
No
the
shit.
thought occurred. Yeah, no, it's true. And it occurred to me. It was all about Chief O'Brien for the Trek nerds out there.
To you.
He was Chief O'Brien ends up off on a planet trying to find out who the sellout inside of Starfleet is that's handing information off to the Orion Syndicate. And I'm like, this show could be expanded to a short series, like 8-episode season, streaming series where it's like Star Trek investigations, like, and the whole thing is just like neo-noir rain. Like Chief O'Brien basically went to Noir Planet. And was walking around. It was always raining. It was always night. And the futuristic things were like they robbed a bank like by cyber theft. They never actually left the room that they were in, and they robbed all the credits electronically out of the bank. It was I'm like, this could work like on this level. And when someone blasts someone, it's with a phaser. But yeah, so it's basically in the future in that world.
I
But
like that. That's a great idea. Yeah, because I mean, in every Star Trek iteration, there's always like there's been a murder. Any like Stargate as well. Like anything where you're in a vessel or something and you're away from home, someone will, and there's going to be an investigation episode. So I mean, I'm 100% with you here. Starfleet investigations.
yep. Like they already have like Starfleet Security, Starfleet Intelligence, Section 31. So all the espionage, all the pieces are there. Just do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, it would have to be, a woke lesbian detective in a wheelchair
Of
rolling
course, yeah.
around, looking in Christopher Pike's wheelchair. If you remember the thing, he was a Vic Fontaine spinoff. I would watch that, Lisa. I would. Did somebody say Star Trek? And Bryce is here.
It jumped to 3K. What?
Bryce, back me up on this. DS9. Remember the episode where Chief O'Brien was off trying to find out who the sellout inside of Starfleet was, handing information off the Orion Syndicate? I was saying I want that expanded to a streaming series, Starfleet Investigations.
That's a great name as well.
Oh, ammo, that's just on Macari. That's what people are
SI.
asking for. That doesn't mean that's what it's selling for.
Because you got like the likes of Reacher, where he was military police. This is essentially just military police, isn't it? It's just MPs.
It looks like the last
With
few
little
have sold
SIs.
500, 1,500, 900. So it's about 1,000. That's what they're selling for. If it's listed for 2,000, that doesn't mean that's what it's actually going to sell for.
Look at Cheshire Smurf there. That guy's like the fucking Loki of my world that follows me around and screws with my head. What
All right,
Star Trek?
let's keep it
What's
moving.
that?
What's Star Trek?
Yeah, you son of a bitch.
So this headline concerns me a little bit. Video of Sean Diddy Combs beating then girlfriend Jesse Ventura in a hotel hallway in 2016 has been released.
Jesse Ventura? No,
pretty sure it's Cassie, but yeah, Jesse.
It's Jesse.
Yeah. Like,
Beat her in the butt.
He
Who
beat
is
me in a
Sean
hotel.
Combs?
Diddy. P. Diddy.
he is
Puff-
the
Daddy.
Puff Man.
That's
He was
P.
a
Diddy. Right, okay, right.
Yeah,
His
he was a
name's Sean?
rapist that went by
Yeah.
the name Puffer.
That
His
video
name's
breaks my
Sean.
heart. Let me play.
So sad. It's like when you found out Marilyn Manson's real name is Brian.
Just watch. And he's Marilyn Manson is.
I'd
best
be careful
friends
about
with,
playing this video. Well, no,
No,
it doesn't
this
matter.
is not
It's
going
news,
out
but
to the chat. This is
Okay,
just to you
okay.
guys. I have.
it's
here he
actual
comes.
violence. You know what I mean? You're not news. We aren't. Look at him coming. He's running. I don't want anyone to see my tiny little dick.
I'm
Hold
in
on.
the sock game. Oh shit, me.
God,
All right.
boots the fuck out of her.
Well, I would say he's not
Takes her
wearing shoes, definitely.
stuff.
Yeah, he's got
Oh,
Crocs
wow.
on for fuck's sake.
The stamp, though. The stamp. That's all right.
This is the brutal part for me. And when they show the shot down the hallway, he dragged her for a minute, man. It was like, what the hell, bro?
So what's concerning to me about this is that this has been out for
Go on.
7 years, 8 years, and nobody said anything about it until he got in trouble.
You know what?
I guess-
You know what bothers me about the timeline there? Because it's like, why have they been sitting on this? And to me, it's like, who's they? If Cassie's criminal complaint, when they remember New York State, where they reissued the you can sue people that you were a victim of violence from them from years back. That's how E. Jean Kelly sued Trump.
Yeah.
They passed that, right? Under that, Cassie filed her lawsuit. Puff there settled it like a day later because he fucking clearly knew. In her criminal complaint against him, her civil thing, she details all of this. She said, in the hallway, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, what do you mean they? Cassie's
The
people
media.
released this, if you ask me.
The media has, this video has existed.
Yeah.
But it's been sat on for 8 years. But now that Diddy is in trouble, they're releasing it.
I guess maybe it's just like expected with the hip hop lifestyle that you're gonna beat the shit out of your woman. What really perplexes me though is that clearly he was just like got out of the shower because he's got a towel around his waist. But like before coming and beating the shit out of his woman in a hotel hallway, he went, "Oh, better cover up my penis, because that would be illegal." Like,
That's a good point.
This kind of gives me
Why were you
ick.
holding on to the towel? What did you think there were? It's like, did you think there were cameras and you didn't want your tiny little baby dick flopping around? Well, wait a minute. If you knew there were cameras, why the fuck you beating the shit out of a bitch?
It just seems odd that you better put on a towel before I beat the shit out of my girl.
Right.
Don't want people talking.
You would say
That
you
law
would have just
already
occurred to me,
doesn't
say,
exist anymore. Yeah, because they tried to use it against somebody in New York, and he's like, that's not what it was for, and then took it off the books.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. You just made me think, you say like, well, no, the media also had it. What the hell? That didn't come out at the peak of Me Too? That?
Oh, of course not. And I think we all know
That's
why.
crazy. I didn't even think about the Me Too sort of timing and angle of media. People had it. I was watching Jeremy Hambley talking about it, and I had to turn his video off after 3 minutes because it's just that guy, man.
I like Jeremy as a person. He's a real nice guy. Never had any issues with him, but some of his videos I just can't watch.
Yeah, I'm about right there. Yeah, it's like he seems like a very nice guy. He seems like someone that would be interesting to talk to and shit. But his videos, I don't know. It just. So I was watching him talk about it, and his idea was like the government had it, and they're doing this to cement their case because they haven't brought charges against them. Like, I think you're out in the weeds on this one, man. It's not like this was unknown. This is exactly what Cassie said in her court filing happened, that Puff got drunk, gave her a black eye, and when he fell asleep and he woke up, went in the shower, and she took that opportunity to take off, and that's why he's in the towel, according to her. he like came out the shower and her bag was gone and she was gone. He was like, "What the fuck?" And like, you know, I'm 5'8" and with tiny little baby nuts. No girl gonna leave me. And
Ugh. Anyway, let's keep it moving.
all right.
So EA is now looking into putting ads into video games.
Yeah.
Electronic-
Right. For me, it depends how they do it. Because
Now, this is a
we've
hard
had
no
ads
for me,
in-
top to bottom.
Well, we've had ads in games before. Like, if it's in the case of like billboards as you're driving through San Andreas or something, I much prefer, you know, the tongue-in-cheek advertisements they have in that. But then, you know, like with skate games and everything, you had like, you know, Mountain Dew written on the ramps and shit like that. If that's it, then I'm okay with it. But if it's anything
Mountain
like
Dew?
mobile games, like where they stop gameplay to play a fucking advert, then no.
Now, this is just a straight up hard no for me, top to bottom. I feel like, here, let's just watch the video.
Electronic Arts CEO Andrew Wilson made
And by the way, EA is the one that
Can suck a dick.
they have microtransactions for everything. All their games have basically turned into pay to win.
Yeah.
Like you buy the game, then you have to spend like $200 on extra shit just to be good at the game.
a
The
string
EA
of
holds the
controversial
record for the
statements
most
in the company's
downvoted
most
post in
recent
history on Reddit.
Good.
earnings call, with his comments on potential in-game ads raising some eyebrows. Andrew Wilson said, "Advertising has an opportunity to be a meaningful driver of growth for us. We have teams internally in the company right now looking at how we do very thoughtful implementations inside of our game experiences. Several EA games have experimented with ads in the past, such as 2004's Need for Speed Underground 2, where the company painted ads on the side of in-game billboards. 2020's
That's fine.
UFC 4
Yeah.
included full-screen ads for the Amazon Prime TV show
That's no good.
That's what they're going to be doing.
The Boys, a decision that had to be walked back after huge fan backlash.
See,
How do you
all right,
feel
so
about
at
Do you
least they
think?
listen to the fans on that one. It's a risky maneuver, man.
She didn't mention the legendary cup noodles. Come on.
And the annoying thing, you're going to be like, oh, brilliant, we've got a new update for, you know, Overwatch. And it's not an update, it's just they're updating the ads.
You mean the reason I don't update anything on my phone anymore because apps I like now suddenly won't function without a fucking ad running?
Yes, I mean that, Polly.
I feel like this is one of the few things that government legislation should be doing is honing in on how much ads can be forced into somebody's face at one time.
Well, that was the driving plot behind Ready Player One, in that a big company wanted to get hold of this VR world and just cover it in fucking ads. And no one wanted that. No one wants that. No one has ever said that game was great, but, you know, I wish it had more adverts in it.
But the issue is that people who are complaining, same thing with Helldivers. Anyone who complained about the Helldivers Sony thing was a MAGA insurrectionist Gamergator. And now if you don't want ads in video games, you're going to be the same thing. So this is just going to immediately turn into you either do what the big corporation wants from you or you're a racist Nazi.
Can I be both?
Well, they kind of go together, you know, generally. So you're good. You're good.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I
mean,
feel
I'm-
like
I'm
this.
in the-
I feel like there
billboard's
should
fine.
be legislation over how many ads can be put in your face at any point in time.
I think this is a case of people are going to be voting with their wallets, though. I mean, because
Well,
that is going
I'd
to
like to-
severely affect gameplay.
I'd like to think so. Like Darren Root's like, you can play that game. We won't buy the game if they're going to, you know, fuck with the ads. Patio Furniture brings up like the solid point. Then the game should be cheaper. Yeah, the game's going to get cheaper now that you got ad. They're not, are they? Fuck you.
And they're not going to get
Of course
cheaper
not, no.
even without the physical media. Remember, like they said, you know, digital downloads will be cheaper. Then they just weren't after that.
Yeah.
Well,
and
you
the
know-
thing about digital downloads is you don't own it.
Yeah, you don't actually own the copy of it. You get
Yeah.
banned from PlayStation. That's gone. All that money you spent just gone.
I was watching a Megon's video this morning. He's talking about how crazy it drives him because I got to log into Steam, and then after that I got to log into a separate thing. So you've built your
Oh,
game
yeah.
so fucking big, pointlessly. The game isn't any more enjoyable, and because you have no idea how infuriating. I wish I could do a Megon accent, but if I could, I'd be rich because I'd just go sell my voice as a sedative, which he should be doing, by the way. But
yeah.
yeah. But anyway, I could see some people finding that to be like, oh, you got to log into two things. No, he's right. Infuriating. Absolutely. And with more money, more revenue from ads, it's going to be like 3 because you have to log into the system that allows you to log into the real system. Like there's going to build the games bigger and bigger, less and less interesting. But now ads and more logins.
It's
and a subscription.
Winning
microtransactions and coins for different colored guns.
Have you ever felt like a turnip being squeezed for blood? That sort of thing.
But there is a turnip superhero that people can get to if they want.
Ooh, with a sombrero. It's my own little bit of power play, but if I'm watching like something on Amazon Prime and an ad starts playing, I look away.
Has anyone ever bought anything from a pop-up ad playing a fucking so-called free-to-play game or whatever the hell?
No.
If anything, like before I had ad blockers and everything, if something advertised on a YouTube video, I would actually make an effort to not buy it.
Yeah, it's anti-advertising, phenomenon.
If I'm doing something and your ad intrudes on whatever I'm doing, it makes me not want to buy your product. It could be a product I'm like, fuck man, I need a thing that does this, and that's the thing. I will find your top competitor and buy it from them because you interrupted what I was doing.
I like it.
You want to create a world of agoraphobes and everybody becomes a otaku unintentionally? Do that shit that they did in Tom Cruise future pre-crime guy movie.
Minority Report.
Yeah. He's walking down the street and it's nonstop ads flashing up in his brain. Oh yeah, no one's going outside when that happens.
Mm-mm.
I think that might be the point.
Yeah. Yeah, these aren't even real companies, man. You thought those were products? No, those are things from 10 years ago that were on wish.com. You want to buy Saddam Hussein, but you don't come out now.
I got more video game stuff. This lady Twitch streamer is complaining to Riot Games and Riot Support that you guys need to, quote, fucking do something. I am an incredibly strong person. I have been streaming for a very, very long time, but absolutely nothing prepares you for when someone says this to you.
Yuppa. You are literally just fucking all talk, bro.
Oh, be honest with me.
My ult's ready.
Do you know what rape feels like?
What?
No, I don't actually.
Well, do you want to know?
Are you saying you're gonna rape me?
Because you're heading on the right path right now.
Are you saying you're gonna rape me?
You're going on the right path for it.
Is that what you're saying?
It's not rape if I like it.
Jesus Christ.
Is it now? Heck, you go.
She's just closing the application? Is that what's going on? Yeah.
Just left. But I guess there's more to the story because there always is.
Be quiet! Shut up! Be quiet!
Doc for 5, no comment. Thank you. She's not ready for the... So I guess this guy was shit-talking her beforehand, and then she blocked him, and then unblocked him to get this clip. And then she's complaining that she got banned for leaving a competitive match. She caught a 72-hour ban. Riot Games should do something. Women in games feel uncomfortable.
They want them
and then
to
she posts their names.
There's already a report function for this very reason. Like, what do you expect them to like have one person listening to all voice chats for every game at all times?
Well, she just did all this for a little bit of content, then decided to play the victim.
No, there you go.
Guys, women in video games don't money me. We're not safe. I need money right now. I need Riot Games to send me $10,000 to my PayPal immediately.
I think that last image of her just with her hand over her mouth is her actually. She's not going like, oh my God, did he just say that? She's actually going, oh my God, I'm going to get so many clicks out of this.
I'm going to get so many Twitter likes, guys. You have no idea.
Right? Man, take it back to fucking Black Ops 2, mate. You would not have survived 5 minutes in there, love.
No, COD 4, you're done. You're done, kid. Ay. It's like, okay, you got what you wanted out of this. Now you're going to play the victim. You went out of your way to unmute somebody you had already pegged as toxic, muted, and reported. But then you wanted the clip. You wanted the content. You wanted all that stuff out of it. Then you upload and go, I had no idea this was going to happen.
What do you think? I mean, you're playing a game online. He's not even clear. The guy wasn't even in the fucking same country as her. Like when I used to be on fucking Black Ops 2 lobbies. I was absolutely amazed to find out how many teenagers had had sex with my mum.
I know, right?
This is not the worst thing that gets said to anyone. Fucking grow a pair, you fucking whore.
Fucking polyword.
Is Mentrix right? Did she build an online rep trash talking?
I don't know. I have no idea who she even is.
No,
I do know that we have about 180 people here right now.
Where are we, John boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
And 60 likes, and I'm going to need you guys to smash the like button, share it out on your social media. Streamlabs down below for all the hosts. And we have new superhero upgrades at $24.50 and up, should you want to see those.
I want to see them. Doc,
We haven't
$5.
seen one yet.
He said, more often than not, the complaints I hear about things like this, I've heard said to me and my buddies playing. Dude, that's it. I mean, it's fucking trash talk. Because if someone starts saying, like, no, I'm going to fight where you live and murder your dog, you've got to him. You've won. If you got them to lose their shit like that, then fucking hold your chin high, mate. You won that fucking argument. They've lost it. Don't fucking... I love that she got a fucking ban as well for leaving a competitive matches.
And she was complaining about getting the getting the ban. Anybody who's ever played a competitive game before knows that you cannot leave a competitive game. You can't just rage quit or else you get a ban.
Yeah, these imagine like her in the military as well, like walking away from the battlefield. No, he was misogynistic. I'm not fighting anymore. Fucking grow a pair.
I can't stand people. Just like this, Boeing may be prosecuted after breaking safety agreement that prevented criminal charges. Oop.
You see the notebook of the guy who allegedly killed himself, the whistleblower, the Boeing whistleblower?
No.
Dude, it looks like it was made by someone else and put there to make him look crazy. There's two different types of fucking handwriting in there for a start. And then he's writing things like, I wasn't stoned when I wrote this and shit. And then, just in a little box, he just wrote Trump 2024. Like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
No one's buying this.
So it's fake, is what you're saying.
It was obviously planted there by Boeing. Allegedly, guys. Allegedly. Boeing, I love you. Safest way to travel.
Yeah, there's never anything wrong with Boeing.
Let's see if I can
find it. The
goodest
boys. Keep Anton Chigurh over there. San Francisco slammed for $5 million a year program to give alcohol to homeless people. It's not working. You think?
Free alcohol? Okay. What good time to be homeless.
I for one am shocked and dismayed that this didn't work.
I'm chucking it's a Twitter post, a photo of the notebooks in. I'm going to chuck it over to you.
Okay, I am waiting with bated breath. And we'll grab that in one moment. No, I'll grab it now while I wait for that to come through. I swear people these days can't take anything thrown at them for trash talking. I grew up playing Black Ops 2, and holy shit, the racist R threats, banging your mom, death threats I got would never pass nowadays from bitches like this complaining. No. Okay, pulling this up and putting this over here. Oh, fuck, what is this?
Is it the notebook belonging to Boeing whistleblower John Barnett, found at the scene of his death?
No, I can't flip it. What is going on? Open image in a new tab.
Just turn your head.
I should be able to.
I found my purpose. I'm at peace. Oh.
What the fuck?
One of my favorites is
What? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's upside. Okay, I can't do this any longer. Enough, Boeing. Family plus friends. I love you all. And I wasn't stoned when I wrote this. Really? Whistleblowers protocol is a
protection.
Oh, fuck is blank up to Trump 2024?
One of my favourite bits is on the next page. Bury me face down so Boeing and their lying leaders can kiss my ass.
America, come together or die. Pray the mother blank that ruined, destroyed my life pay. I pray Boeing pays. Yeah, doesn't kiss my... Dude, this looks so fake.
It is, though, isn't it? My God.
What would someone write on one of these?
You might as well just find a note that says, I definitely did this myself, guys.
This looks like Francis E. Deck writing. I don't even know that inside reference, but that's what it looks. It just...
I absolutely love that they go like, right, we need to make him look insane, like he was going to kill himself. Okay, right, we've got all this, yeah, I can't do this anymore and everything. I found my purpose, yeah. Anything else? Throw in Trump 2024 in there as well.
Yeah.
Are you sure? It's not connected to any of it. No, go on, put it in. Put it in.
It's like, yeah, I'm gonna in Minecraft before I have the chance to even vote.
Jesus Christ. No one is buying this.
No, not even a little bit. Oh, you guys want a fun video?
Always.
No, I like sad ones.
Oh.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
This will make you existentially sad.
April 12th,
Cool.
2023. Police pulled over a woman after running her plate and finding out it was suspended.
Stay in the car.
What are you putting
Drama man narrating.
It shows you're suspended.
I'm not
That's why.
suspended. I just sent out a check. I'm not.
Okay, let me see your driver's license. Let me see
It's
your
nothing
driver's
to see,
license.
bro. It's nothing to see. When we have a whole.
Do you have
fucking
your driver's license and proof
Yes, I
of
do.
insurance?
But you just pulled
May I
me.
see
What was
it?
your reason for pulling me over?
You failed the signal, go around the truck, and
No, I
it shows you're
didn't.
suspended.
No, I didn't. You just lied. Watch out.
No,
What are
I'm
you
not watching
doing? What are you doing? I'm closing my
conducting
door.
a traffic stop.
Okay, but you didn't know, bro. Watch out. Let me close my door.
No, you're not closing.
Let me
I'm
close
trying
my
to
door.
escape.
I don't.
What are you? Why are you
Yeah, I'm
stopping?
trying to leave. Let me leave. When dudes in Black Ops 2 asked if I was a fat bitch or a 12-year-old boy, I said I was a lady boy, and the room cleared right the fuck out. Good times. Thank you, Valine. That's pretty good. Hi, lady boy.
Solid.
Nice.
I don't have to produce you with anything.
Yes,
at the
you
moment.
do.
No, I don't. I put him over to get gas. Right in my face.
This is a traffic stop.
I don't care what it is.
Required by
I don't
state law
care.
to
I don't
identify
care.
yourself to me.
I don't care.
I don't care. Guys, I don't care.
Fucking
Like, you just proved it. What
acres and acres of thigh on this
Well,
one.
yeah, there's
Mhm.
dude, just look at this for a second. How many of her heads do you need to transverse the distance of her one thigh? 2.5? Look at that.
Probably 3 if you had stacked them incorrectly.
Seriously, look at her head, from like the back of her head to her nose.
Yeah.
Like she's got a tiny little head, or Tyrannosaurus thighs. Wow.
I think Tyrannosaurus
It's like
thighs probably.
The kind of thing a giant would be eating at a Renaissance fair.
Yeah.
I don't care. That, like
You're setting up for an ugly situation. You've already kind of admitted you're looking to take off.
Listen
There it
to
is.
what she's saying.
There it is.
Oh, just wait for it. There's a coupe de grace here.
Stop reaching for shit. Stop digging around.
Yes or no? Yes or no, right?
Where is it?
Yes or no?
Where is
yes or no? When I just told y'all that I have a check that already got sent out. And I hate white officers, bro. White people, period, bro. This shit let me go, bro. Like, I have anxiety and everything, bro. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No. No. Oh, you didn't.
I can't breathe.
Oh,
I can't
no.
breathe. One more time.
I can't breathe.
Holy shit.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Relax. I can't breathe.
What does she think at this point?
can't
They
even.
have her up under the arms. They're escorting her to the back of the cruiser that she's going to go, I can't breathe. And they're going to just be like, oh, okay, ma'am, on your way then.
Well, she
As soon
did
as it
say
got-
she hates white people. Let her go. Go on.
As soon as it got extra real, like, okay, now we're putting you in the car. I can't breathe. Like, oh wow. I just no.
Ham and Bean said, she said the thing.
Yeah.
I can't breathe.
Say the line back.
I can't breathe.
I can't breathe times 2.
God Lord, her stomach looks like a sad face.
Stop touching me as you
Oh, they gave her the spit hood. Oh
Yeah.
no.
I gave her the Hannibal Lecter mask. Oh fuck! Did you see this story?
Flabby Floyd. I just no,
Flabby
don't.
Floyd. Did you see this one? New York District Attorney cursed at officers and refused to comply during a traffic stop. She was the DA. She's like, well, if you write me a ticket, it's up to me to prosecute the case, and I just won't do it.
I am the law.
I saw an ABBA and Preach video on that. That was pretty interesting. Oh, I got another thing for you here. Peacock is launching a new series about gay animals.
Yeah. Queer Planet. Fuck
The
you know.
Queer Planet.
The paparazzi really are everywhere.
Everything you were taught as a kid is wrong.
You make me wanna dance. Gay penguins, bisexual lions, sex-changing clownfish.
This is a queer planet.
Queerness has always existed. It's only in humans that we have such a stigma about it.
The idea of just having two fixed sexes is clearly out of style.
Mother Nature is pretty open-minded. Sex is not just for reproduction.
It's clear that no matter where you look on our planet, nature is full of queer surprises.
To be honest, we should all probably get laid a little more than we do.
Jeez. God had no hand in the creation of this show.
No.
I remember them memes. Every day we get further from God. It's like, yeah. It's just, like, even if you only take it figuratively, it still strikes as true, you know? Oof.
Well, the thing is, like, if with animals, even if like a lion is raping another lion, they'll still be like, see, some animals are gay. You're like, it was rape.
You know what I don't get about this? It's like there's all of the online people with their wokeisms, and I love throwing around Latin words for fallacies when they don't understand
They
the
don't know
first
what they're
step
actually saying.
Yeah, and don't care if they're right or wrong. It's just a way of telling somebody you're wrong, if you know what I mean. And it's like, wait, I haven't actually said any premises. I couldn't possibly have said an ad hominem. Calling you a polyword is not an... Anyway.
Whatever. Taxation is theft.
Speaking of which...
God damn it, motherfucker!
Turn that one off. Let me just...
Whatever. Taxation is theft.
Is that the snarky? Thanks for the $6. Obligatory, right? Hold on. Let me just...
Let me grab that. And for Sherman, I might be late, but have you guys heard about the Ubisoft game and the actual history rewriting trying to happen? They're trying to make Yasuki a black man in feudal.
Now, this might strike some viewers as harsh, but I believe everyone involved in this story should die.
A black man in feudal Japan into a samurai, which he was not. He was only a... I did not hear that. And Plague Trucker Zach. No message. Norm says it all. Very true. Thank you, Zach.
Oh, the gamer word one didn't play? Okay, good. I thought it did. Because it played. That's what played for me. Oh, no, it did play?
No, I'm just saying if it does, I'm turning off your shit. I don't want that.
No need to threaten. I thought I had fucking... Okay, well, it played for me, but it didn't play for y'all. So, okay, fine. Now I see what
taxation
people
is
are fucking...
theft.
Yeah, all right, good. So what bugs me about that is that you can't appeal to nature and say this happens in nature, therefore it's okay for us. Like, that is the argument that vegans use more than anyone. It's like, well, animals eat animals. Yeah. And that's what we call the naturalistic fallacy, because it happens in nature means that it's ethical. Okay. Well, you wait, because all sorts of anything that happens in nature, therefore, is justifiable. Really? You know how many times fucking irate bear came at me for otters being rapists? You have any idea?
Because bears are the ones that women pick in the woods.
Good point.
Well, you know what? Otters, they're not rapists. They're superheroes, and you can see that here soon.
That pisses me off. It's like, wait a minute. Are you really going to go to... Humans are the only ones that have a hang-up about this. Apparently, also rape and random killing and, eating babies et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Nature is cold-blooded,
shunning
man.
the old and the infirm out of society, you know.
Right? Mother
as
Nature
well,
is
like-
pretty open-minded. You don't want to open that can of worms, honey. Don't do it.
Animals will like really fucking bully any like albino versions of themselves as well. Like there's that. Look, colorism. That's okay as well. Then is it?
Animals are pretty racist.
They fucking are, dude.
Of course, yeah, they're monolithic. They don't like people that aren't like their own. And it's like, so anybody who wants to survive as like a pack or as a loner or whatever, all becomes justifiable because it happens in nature, along with every other damn thing. Because there's animals that randomly fuck other animals. No, you can't win that way. This peacock get fucked.
I once saw a chicken rape a duck. There's no punchline. That actually happened. Yeah, it was.
Well, thank you for sharing. That was.
I mean, it's just
my
interspecies as well, but it's apparently it's natural.
Yeah, that's
what you're
weird.
saying is it's okay for a man to have sex with a fish.
223, sex isn't just for reproduction. No shit. Animals don't know sex makes babies. They do it because it feels good. Probably. Busy as hell.
I think with
punky.
animals, it's 100% instinctual, though, isn't it?
Yeah, they don't go, I want to
course.
fuck that.
Yeah, they're not
rabbit over
deducing
there."
nothing. It's just not happening.
Yeah. So it's just like some lady beetle out there is just like, fuck, look.
You ever been to his?
Look at the
everyone's
size of
seen
that
the
ball
image.
of dung. Whoa, he's amazing. He is.
Right. Everyone's seen the videos online or been to a zoo and you see a chimpanzee start whacking it right in front of everyone. You whip out your dick and start whacking it in front of that lady that says, Mother Nature is pretty open-minded. Yeah, but I bet you're not. Here, watch.
I won't do that, but I will lob my shit at her.
There you go.
The like ratio is a
start
little
throwing
bit better.
feces.
Guys, smash that like, share it out, do the thing with the thing and the thing down below. Up the superhero upgrades are fucking dope. Let's keep it moving. 23andMe sells anonymous DNA to drug company for $20 million. Whoops. The place that collected all your DNA. Yeah. Do you think they were just going to keep it and not sell it?
I hear that all the time as well. Just don't do it, for Christ's sake. What knowledge are you getting from it as well? Oh, look, I'm 1/80th Cherokee. Who gives a shit?
I don't
now
know
you've sold your
what.
fucking DNA to someone, you idiot.
And not only did they make probably nothing but profit over the 23andMe test, but now they're making extra profit based off of them selling your information.
Right to jail, right to jail, right away. Right to jail, right to jail, right away.
Just commit
why
a
do I have
crime.
a
They
feeling
take
that
your DNA
whoever
for free.
approved that Peacock series has a peanut butter budget? Probably.
Who
They
saw it
wanted to
coming?
patent the DNA they received. How?
They are selling you. This isn't just
You know
your
what?
information anymore. This is you.
I don't know how. Yeah, I get the idea of patenting DNA is like, yeah, that concerns me like it would anybody who's thought it through. But I don't see another economic model to do it. Why would you go through the R&D and the wild amount of expense to track the human genome and then just be like, okay, here it is for everybody? Well, then why would anyone do it if you can't patent it? Like, so no one else can just grab it without licensing it from you. It's like, but I don't like the idea of people licensing the human genome. So I don't know how to do it. I'm just
It's not
saying.
the human genome. It's someone's specific genome, though, isn't it? It's like
Yeah.
you no
Fine.
longer own your DNA. Something that is like the very building blocks of what makes you you. And I mean, what are the ethical implications of this as well? Does that mean that actually we own your DNA now, so we can clone you if we want?
Yeah, we own your DNA, which ostensibly means we own you. Oh my God, what is this? Oh, lag. Right-wing conspiracy theorist who assaulted Nancy Pelosi's husband sentenced to 30 years in jail.
Oh, is this the hammer guy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right-wing conspiracy theorist. The registered Bernie voter who lived in his van is a right-wing conspiracy theorist.
That had the
That's-
giant Black Lives Matter thing on his, that guy.
I mean,
right.
even if he were right-wing conspiracy theorist, it's strange that they opened with that, isn't it? You think really the information you want here is man who assaulted Nancy Pelosi's husband. Oh, I know who that is, but no, instead you're opening up with right-wing conspiracy theorist.
It's Trump voter.
It's Salon. I think they opened exactly the way they intended to.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'd rather do this than just say it was a gay rendezvous that went wrong.
Right?
Nice.
It's like, do you think we forgot? You were wrong. No, I remember.
2 DEI deans at MIT are serial plagiarists, the lawsuit claims. We talked about this, didn't we?
I don't recall.
I know Polly talked about Polly talked about it. So I'm shocked that the two black women stole
blown away.
their dissertations.
All right. Okay.
Anyway, this is all for that.
I'm not remotely surprised. The theft that goes on is pretty fucking nuts. It's fine. I know you don't have to. Still a first year student, you're arguing. It's like, I don't have to cite ideas. And it's like, yes, you do. Yeah, you do. Because otherwise everyone would just be publishing everybody else's material, and soon nobody would be publishing anything new, and we wouldn't have anything new at all. Jackass. But
you know what I'm going to do? I know we haven't had one official upgrade, but I'm going to give Drunkle one because we hit a little over 10%. So I'm going to give Drunkle one upgrade. He's Lime Man. Look at that.
Do I have a cape?
Of course.
Oh wow, I am Lime Man. Yeah, check out these gains.
Wait till you see the next one.
Padding.
It's like the Homelander suit. It's clear that it's a bunch of padding under it.
Oh yeah.
I just wait till you
padding
see
like my thesis.
Yeah.
Oh!
A teen accused of firing 26 shots from an AR-15 at a car is released on bail by woke judge.
What happened?
Homelander. That's good.
Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm going to repeat the thing Sin and I have said a million times. Can we just enforce the laws we have on the books?
Well, I see two glaring things in this headline. Teens aren't really supposed to own AR-15s, and shooting at cars is already illegal.
No, Sin, we need to ban the AR-15s. Hell yes! That'll solve the problem. Well, you didn't enforce the laws that you had before. What makes you think why would anyone believe you're going to enforce the new ones? You fucking
Lloyd
dirt-eating fraud.
Nolan is a junior is a judge on the Superior Court in the District of Columbia, is facing backlash over the decision. Well, I, for one, am shocked. Yeah, it's attempted murder. It's attempted murder on like 4 people. But meh.
Does it say where in the district?
DC.
But but it doesn't.
No.
DC is gun control central. I mean, up until 2008, absolutely illegal, contrary to the Second Amendment, to even have a handgun at all. I don't. Wait a minute. This guy blasted on somebody with an AR-15.
He blasted
the murder
on 4
capital.
people.
Fuck. What would it take then? Remember the boomer white couple standing out in front of their house with AR-15s just in case somebody decided to do something stupid, breaking into their neighborhood?
That dumb bitch was pointing the gun at them. That was stupid.
She had a lady pistol, though. It was the man had a man's gun.
She had a lady pistol.
Didn't she have a PPK? It's no lady pistol.
Recall.
That is a man's firearm.
Yeah, took out Hitler.
Cow dung holds key. Cow dung is a key role to India's energy industry.
Sure is.
They're going to have a lot of power then, aren't they? Jesus Christ.
Did you guys even think about this headline before you wrote it, BBC? Poop is the...
She's got a shit job, hasn't she?
Poop is the key to India's energy industry. It's just an amazing headline.
India's an amazing place.
What are your thoughts on Queers for Palestine? Do Palestinians accept their support? Comment removed by moderator. Comment removed by moderator. Comment removed by moderator. Comment removed by moderator. Sometimes.
r/Palestine. Really? I didn't.
Queers for Palestine is just fucking fantastic. Chickens for KFC, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Oh, it said right there, chickens for KFC. I see the photo.
So I know Drunkle doesn't believe that wild boars are an issue in America.
I was about to say, that looks like a bacon wrapped tank right there. Look at that.
Look at this little cunt. By the way, this hits me especially hard. I went shopping today, and I got myself a treat. I got myself, just for me, a box of Captain Crunch cereal.
Nice.
I love Captain Crunch.
Nothing shreds the roof of your mouth quite like Captain Crunch.
It is my favorite cereal, and I love it. And I put the groceries up on the counter, and it was Miss Sin's job to put the groceries away. But I got a message here about 10 or so minutes ago, and I'm going to show you what this message was. And I am very unhappy right now. Because, you know, you buy yourself a treat every once in a while. You get yourself a little treat.
Yeah.
You just a little something just for you.
Eve. Don't laugh, Polly. The man's distraught.
I am actually pissed off about this.
Look, it's just how completely destroyed that box is. That's what I'm laughing at. It's like, no fucks were given. Look at that. That's just unapologetic.
I'm sorry, Sin.
I even bought Miss Sin like string cheese. You know, like I got her a little treat too. I got the kids their oatmeal rounds. Well, everybody got a little treat. Now nobody gets a treat. I'm throwing everything away. The kids' oatmeal rounds are getting thrown away. Miss Sin's string cheese is getting thrown in the neighbor's yard. Dad doesn't get a treat. Nobody gets a treat. Oh, Eve's going to be coming up to my studio when I'm eating my gummy bears later. She's like, ooh. I'm like, oh, fuck off. Motherfucking. Anyway, this is what Eve did.
The thing is, though, I mean, if you're ordering fast food delivered to your house, I think you deserve this to happen to you. The whole point of you going to McDonald's or something is that you're there. You go and get it. Oh, while I'm out, I'll get McDonald's. You don't go. Oh, the people who order a fucking Big Mac meal to be delivered to their house are just terrible, terrible people.
You know, said the snarky.
They're making it food. It's not food.
It's not food. Don't DoorDash fast food. I'm going to judge you. You can DoorDash from a restaurant. That's okay, but that shit's so expensive. But that's the thing is, like, I think about this a lot. If Eve were like a wild dog, she'd be able to survive. I've seen her go feral on some stuff, eat some animals and all that shit. But what wild dog gets the convenience of, I can just steal a fucking box of cereal and that's going to be my food?
Well, that is going to be a food. No dinner for you, Eve.
Yeah, no, she's already fat enough. She don't need any dinner. Biden moves forward with $1 billion in new arms for Israel. I bet his leftist base is shitting themselves in anger about this. Because they think that everything going on in Palestine is the worst thing ever. The Palestinians are the most innocent victims to ever walk the face of the earth.
Yeah.
And that it's an actual genocide happening. But Biden's like, we're going to give them more guns. Oof.
Fuck, election year as well. It's an interesting move.
The thing to me is, like, everybody knows that he can't just cut off aid to Israel. We covered a couple of weeks ago what happened when Republicans voted against aid to Israel. AIPAC and all those lobbyists cut off funding to them. So do you think Biden's not going to fund them? Hell no. Of course he is. He's going to give them extra.
You know what? Let's do a little 3D chess with this. Not that somebody's actually planned this, but let's just look at it as if it were 3D Star Trek chess.
Normal chess is 3D anyway, unless you're playing it on.
You mean 4D
screen.
chess?
You mean 4D chess?
No, I mean Star Trek 3D chess. 2D chess is no, chess is not 3D, man. Are you moving across?
Yes, it is 3-dimensional.
A chessboard is not a line segment.
It's literally a Euclidean plane. You can only move in one of two directions. What's the z-axis on a fucking chessboard, brother? Come on.
The height of the pieces.
You can move left and right as well.
Oh, yeah, okay, right. I forgot. I can move my queen up to level 5. No, you can't. You can only move, diagonally left, right. Those are the only dimensions that exist, X or Y.
But the board and the pieces are 3-dimensional.
We're talking about the playing space, not the pieces on them. If they were perfectly flat, and images of the chess piece, would it make a difference?
I think you were talking about the playing space, and me and Sin were talking about the physical board.
The board, yeah.
That's what I think about.
Board, right?
Yeah. Okay, you know what?
Besides the point.
I agree. The pieces are 3D. Very well. Okay, so 4D chess, fine.
Right.
He ends up funding Israel, has no choice but to do something to placate the reeing people up in their paid-for tents and security helmets, right? With their lubricant. Why did they ask for lubricant? Fuck, that was weird.
Why did they?
They did. The Columbia protesters, on their list of things that they wanted, one of the items was lubricant. It was like, what? Fuck y'all doing?
Pegging.
Yeah, that's for condoms and lubricant. It's like, man, we're not funding your orgy. What the hell? Anyway, to placate them, I really am going to bring in those Palestinian refugees. And Biden ends up losing the election because of the outrage over that, because nobody wants that, except for the reading people on college campuses who don't vote anyway.
Nobody wants them in the Middle East. Like, their own countries don't want them.
Oh, yeah. They are global pariahs, man. 100%.
Nobody but we can't have them by Israel, so we'll just bring them here instead. They're too much of a headache for Israel to deal with, but they'll be perfectly fine here on American soil. Fuck off. Like, I cannot think of a more unpopular decision that Biden has made than saying, yes, we're going to bring Palestinians here to America. No, we're full, motherfucker.
Absolutely, but a couple hundred Palestinians to guarantee like the worst election defeat ever? I don't know. Trump could always deport them after.
I don't think he can. I think once they're here, they're here.
Well,
that's they're just going to hang out in an area.
Well, yeah, it's tough to disappear if you're trying to live off government handouts.
Well,
ask Ilhan Omar and all of her Mogadishu brethren.
The government's not going to deport them. It would be the Trump administration, but the government, capital G government, is not going to.
No, you're right. The only president who could deport illegals and not be called a racist was Obama.
Oh, yeah, of course. No, anyway. Democrats cheer. Now, this is a very interesting headline. Democrats cheer after Supreme Court rejects challenge to Consumer Bureau. So basically, this is another junk fee trial that they're going through. But in the article, it quotes Elizabeth Warren saying that Republicans, where's my fucking cursor? Republicans are pro-junk fees. Some Republicans have argued that the consumer finance, whatever, funding structure is unconstitutional as not funded directly through the appropriations process. So they're implying that Republicans are pro-consumer junk fees because Republicans... Like, they don't explain it.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like Democrats are cheering and Republicans are inconsolably upset about the anti-junk fee, anti-predatory lending. They're so upset about this. What? Why the fuck would you imply that? This is just pointless distraction nonsense. Just like earlier. Right-wing nutjob, BLM protester, Bernie supporter. You can really tell it's election year when you check the context clues of it.
It's a yes. And 100%. Yes. It's just trending upwards. The fucking... Oh, shit. Serpa 21 with the take the bait. Like, yeah, it's going to be rage bait all the way up. By the time we hit September, every few days it's going to be suggestions and implications and attempting to pass legislation that the other side doesn't. They have no interest in passing this legislation. They just know they're going to get a reaction from attempting to do so. You know what I mean? That kind of shit. Yeah.
That's all it is.
the FBI is going to suddenly start coming up with all kinds of evidence out of nowhere that they've had for years. Yeah, The Christoph Gambit, thank you very much for the $3. Intriguing. You devised a completely unanticipated response to a classic attack. You'll checkmate my king in 7 moves. That's Star Trek 3D chess. And cost Data Sumerian Sunrise, made in the traditional fashion.
Guys, we're a little over...
That's some nerd shit right there.
That does sound like nerd shit.
It's heavy-duty nerd shit.
Nerd.
Nerd.
We are a little over 10% to go. We have 190 watching right now, 90 likes. Smash a like, share it out. Slabs down below. I gave you guys 1 pity upgrade. You're going to have to get the next one. UN admits the Gaza death toll was wrong, with almost 50% fewer women and children killed than previously reported.
Oh, no. This is the first I've seen of this.
What is Piers Morgan going to do after citing all of those statistics that were coming from Hamas?
It's strange that this headline hasn't been more widely shared.
It's strange that.
Yeah.
It's less than half. And then so when you see those signs, are they going to take those billboards down? 30,000 children killed by Israeli extremists. Are they going to pull that shit down? No.
I think the UN got this wrong. So the UN, what is the UN doing then? Like,
one for
you.
You
want a hot
one
take?
For me. One for you. One for me.
Oi, Blue Helmet. What are you doing?
Yes. Yes. What the fuck are you guys even for? Looking at stuff with binoculars from a safe distance? What the fuck?
Counting. You fucking miscounted it. Blue Helmet. You fucking knobhead.
Okay, here's my hot take, and it shouldn't be one. Okay. There's only one thing that matters for America before every other fucking thing. You want to talk about some America first shit? You want to be able to define the difference between someone who is authentically America first. It's like, oh no, that guy's Israel first. Oh, that guy's just saying, oh, this guy. The American hostages are still there. That's what fucking matters. That's number one priority. Biden never even fucking mentions them. What the fuck is your citizenship worth if you're being held by a bunch of fucking terrorists who are willing to kidnap fucking babies? I don't give a fuck about how long their fucking fight's been going. Oh, we need to contextualize this within the history of the region. Fuck the history of the region. It's not our region. We're American citizens. What the fuck is going on?
Yep. American citizens should be our first, foremost, and only priority over there.
Yeah. And then start talking about, oh, how much money we're going to give, how many refugees you're talking about bringing in refugees, and you don't even seem like you care or are aware, house plant, that there's American citizens being held. Still.
Mr. White for $3. I'm sorry about your crunch berries, but just remember, you're going to be okay, eh? You're going to be okay. Say the goddamn fucking words. Nice. Thank you, Mr. White. Why do I got to be Mr. Purple or Mr. Pink? Can I be Mr. Blue? I heard that.
It was Mr. White who, it was Harvey Keitel. Yeah. You're gonna be say it. Say it. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. Yeah, that was a great, intense scene, man. Absolutely.
Fuck that whole movie. I think I might rewatch that tonight. That was a fucking.
That's a good call. It's a very good call.
Platoon is another one I've been dancing around rewatching because that's just a solid fucking movie.
It is, and you get to see. Oh man, you get to see Johnny Depp in a micro role. He's in that movie, you know. If you look in the background, you'll see him.
I always quote what are you, a homosexual, Taylor? And nobody ever gets it. But it's like the one line that stands out to me.
And Keith David, my favorite voice actor next to Mel Blanc, plays King in that film. He's fucking... If you get out of here, every day is gravy. The rest of your life, gravy. Like, he's got great lines, man.
Exactly. Mr. Purple, some other guy. You're Mr. Pink. Peter Ducey repeatedly needles Karine Jean-Pierre on poor Biden polling and clip. Do we have the clip? Yes, we do.
Thanks, Karine. Why do you think Americans are so down on President Biden right now?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? They're not. They love him. What are you on about?
Yeah, he's the most popular fucking president in history.
I got to say, Ducey, like, I get what he's getting at. He just wanted to get the question out there quick, but with Sideshow Bob, you would have had to have given her evidence, and even then she would just, well, I dismiss your sources, Peter. Come on. You got to be. Sorry,
So,
go
as
ahead.
you can guess, she never answers the question.
516 swing
Sounds about
states
right.
that he is losing right now to somebody who is a criminal defendant.
Yes,
more
Deucey.
broadly, it doesn't seem like anything you guys are doing is making him more popular. Why do you think that is?
So you mentioned a criminal defendant, your words, not mine. So I want to be super mindful about how I answer this question because obviously that criminal defendant is also in the race for 2024 election. So I'm going to be super mindful.
And
there.
winning.
I will
And
speak
winning.
more broadly to what the American people.
It's amazing, isn't it?
going
If you have
through. We
any
understand.
criticism
We
about
are sensitive
Biden,
enough
they will always respond
and
with,
open-minded
"Well,
enough."
talk about Trump.
Yep.
Well,
Every
that's been
time.
my question to people for like the past few months is sell me Biden without mentioning Trump.
You just can't.
They
just
good,
can't.
good trap, actually. That's a real nice trap.
Well, but they're always going to come out of it and go, why? Are you some fucking maggot? And,
Right.
and that's it. They go,
You don't want me talking about your
criminals.
your tyrant? Yeah, you're right. That will be the
Talk to
response.
traitors.
Well, that's fine. That can be the response. It's like, no, I want to know what is the pro of him. Like, tell me what is pro Biden, not anti-Trump.
Fucking Russian bot.
So
What-
you can't tell me then?
She's spreading misinformation.
Do you
COVID was
appreciate
real.
do you appreciate her tactic though? He's up against a criminal defendant. Criminal defendant, your words, not mine. Yeah, he could have said alleged too. There's nothing inflammatory about that. You don't want to talk about Trump or reference Trump, Sideshow Bob, not because he's got ongoing criminal proceedings right now, but because if you mention Trump, you're going to have to mention that the guy who's in court in 3 different districts and dozens of fucking felony indictments is beating the shit out of your fucking houseplant. Because no one's buying your lawfare game. No one. So you just want to talk about Biden on his own. Well, Biden economics turned out real good and there is no inflation and everybody loves him.
Pause.
Well, how about this? U.S. Capitol Police find bag of cocaine in heavily trafficked hallway in Washington, D.C. headquarters. Again.
Oh,
cocaine was found on the second floor of the U.S. Capitol. Next to the Situation Room.
God damn.
Why?
Who is losing their cocaine every couple of months?
Why are they showing a picture of the White House if they're talking about the Capitol building? Oh, wait a minute. That's an unrelated
Capitol
video
Police.
like they do.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't look at the headline. I was trying to read the text underneath there. All right. And I thought it might be an unrelated video. You know, they do that. Like
It's
to
the
keep you on site.
Situation Room.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Why is everyone dropping their blood? You know, maybe we've talked about, all kinds of chemical stimulants that, keeps Biden up and able to do State of the Union addresses. Why not? Maybe it's just blow. Maybe
We've
we've been
just
thinking
giving him
about
like
it too
pure,
much.
uncut Colombian fucking shit.
I think he would. You'd notice if he was on fucking Chop, mate. He would be. I mean, he'd be speaking like a normal human being.
Oh yeah, I mean, you ever seen someone coked right out, biting on their lips? He'd be biting his lips so much his dentures would fall
Jaw
out.
wiggle.
It would, yeah.
It's like he's chewing cud.
It's there like Neil Peart is the greatest drummer ever.
Stormy Daniels' husband will leave USA if Trump gets acquitted. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really? Because I've heard that lots.
Yeah.
If Trump gets elected, I'm moving to Canada. Well, they didn't. You didn't, did you?
Joe Biden wins in Maryland. I am shocked. With 87% of the vote.
I mean, this is the
Democrats
voting
only.
for him. Right. Okay. I understand.
87%.
Wow.
RFK Jr. could qualify for the CNN debates with Trump and Biden. Just kidding.
No.
RFK is...
sea otters. 6 of them here. That's fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi. We're looking at sea.
Biden has lower approval in Gallup poll than both former presidents. They forgot is still alive and the guy that resigned. It's not surprising. RFK's banned.
Is he
Biden's
banned? Oh, man.
The Biden people said absolutely not RFK. It has to be hosted by CNN and ABC.
That's
the only way.
That's a show of fear from them,
Yeah, it
isn't it?
Yeah, it's they gamed it so it doesn't look like that. I was watching Joe Scarborough saying, "No, this is understandable," as opposed to having some right-wing outlet do it. It had to be an outlet that had hosted presidential debates before, and with the 4 or 5. But that means it could only be CNN, ABC, or CBS. Those,
and he goes, exactly.
Right, and it's like so you set up a bunch of parameters whereby it would only be your buddies and. Joe's talking to the retards who watch it. He's talking down to the people who watch it. It's like, yeah, you can't figure that out. Like, it's fuck off.
Trump's mic will be muted when Biden speaks and moderated by only Democrat-aligned reporters. So it's going to be, Mr. Trump, why do you think you should be president? What are you going to do to ease tensions in Israel and Palestine? And how would you solve the crisis in Ukraine?
Yeah.
President Biden, sir.
Yeah.
What is your favorite flavor of ice cream? Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
You know what the suggestion is? And it seems pretty obvious. It's going to be George Stephanopoulos, who's the debate moderator. And it's like Stephanopoulos, a Democratic operative, a guy who ran Clinton's campaign. That
it's
guy.
It's probably going to be fucking dude, you were just talking about shit. Scarborough, yeah.
The MSNBC's not up to host, but they can. It doesn't have to be someone from their network. Megyn Kelly was joking. It's like, bring me in. It's like, I don't have a lovely history with Trump, and it's like, no, you know what? That should tell you a lot about the kind of fucking journalist Megyn Kelly's willing to be. Remember, Trump was like, oh yeah, she was probably called her a pig in media, and said she was probably bleeding out her eyes, her mouth, and
she's on her
wherever
fucking period.
else. Yeah. Yeah, he cracked a period joke on her and called her a pig. Yeah, and she is still going to vote for him. And it's like, yeah, the guy's crass as hell. So what? His policies are what I want for the country. And it's like, holy shit, a voter. What do you know?
Mm-hmm.
I say break it all down. Street debates. Let's take it back to the streets.
It gets better. This is from Yahoo. Pathetic Trump is already trying to weasel out of debating Biden.
According to whom?
According to this, from his truth, whatever, please let this truth serve to represent that I hereby accept debating Crooked Joe Biden on Fox News. So he said he will debate them on Fox News if the host is Brett Baer. So they're trying to say he's weaseling out of it.
Oh, not really. I mean, they're doing exactly the same thing, aren't they? It's got to be CNN.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
It's
like, come over to, we don't want a biased MAGA journalistic outlet. We want, CNN, someone who's middle of the road and unbiased, because they really believe that.
It's just
and they do.
Shit flinging, isn't it? Which is a shame, because I think the fucking RFK in there as well, that would have made for some good fucking viewing.
Do you remember my theory that I'm never going to let go of? None of them are fit for purpose. Not to deliver news, certainly not to host presidential debates. They completely circumvented the U.S. Presidential Debate Commission to do this. Get a college team of debaters that have debated one side or the other. I would trust college students to host a debate more than any news entertainer you can name.
I'd be there for that,
Yeah.
All right,
I don't
guys,
even think that's a theory. That's a fact, isn't it?
We're getting into the titular article, so please smash that like button, share it out, etc., etc. Let's see if we can't get one or two more upgrades up on the board before we get out of here.
My time's running short, so that's cool.
Yeah, I know. You messaged me saying you got to get to the get.
Yeah, I just didn't want to take off out of nowhere without, like, where the fuck did he go? Yeah, all right.
Biden moves to block the release of audio of his classified documents with his interview. Executive privilege. Interesting how that works, isn't it? Only one person is allowed to use it.
Well, yeah, but he's not trying to block an underlying crime or signs of his tyranny.
Of course not.
Yeah.
Did you see this fucking shit dude, we are getting ever closer to just fist fights in the House. Have you seen this?
I got told about it actually during my Twitch stream before.
Holy
I'm glad to see
shit.
the video. Let's do it.
Holy shit.
Oh, you just voted to do it.
Y'all did it first, so you don't want to talk about
voted to do it.
This is. She reminds me of the girl who was getting arrested earlier.
I was
She's like
just
2
gonna say,
seconds
I don't
away.
have to produce shit.
I can't breathe.
Order.
Order.
Trying to get clarification.
Look at, calm down. Calm down.
No, because this
I
is
would
what
like to
y'all
get
do.
through proceedings.
So I'm trying to get
Miss
clarification.
Crockett, you're not
Y'all wanna
recognized.
put
Miss
this
Crockett,
on
you're
me.
recognized.
Don't want
Calm
me
down.
Oh, that fucking
No,
Churchill's
Don't
involved.
tell me to calm down,
Calm down.
because y'all talk
Please calm
noise
down.
and then you
You're
can't
out of
take
control.
Because if I
Look,
come,
Chairman,
if I
can we
come
send
and talk
outside to
shit
take a
about
break
her,
for 5
y'all
minutes?
gonna have a problem.
Whoa,
Mr.
lady! What the? You're
No
in a
decorum
U.S.
left.
government building. What are you so ratchet for? This is not a good look.
Noise.
Ratchet. That's the perfect way to describe it. No decorum left.
Mr. Chairman, Mr.
Order.
Chairman.
All right,
Chair,
Okay.
Shit.
Order.
Are you
Chair
out of
now
your mind?
recognizes
Not cute.
Miss Green for 4 minutes and 21 seconds. 4 minutes. Let Miss Green talk, and then you all can. I'll recognize.
But I
on
moved
this
to
side.
strike her words for a second time based on her second
Right?
set of personal remarks attacking another member.
And that's AOC. When AOC comes out as the voice of reason,
Who?
Chairman,
He knows just how bad of a look that was. Even AOC can clue in.
Yeah.
we're
I had
strike
no
those
Strike it from
idea
the
what
borders
you
up.
just
Come on,
said.
let's act
We're
like that.
I had
strike
no
those
idea
words.
Don't look good for us.
She notice she didn't want the member censured or silenced, which are both options to ask for. She wanted her remarks struck. Why? So they can't be quoted, and anybody like Scarborough later or whoever the fuck later can just say, well, those aren't part of the official record. She had lost her temper, and I think that she was provoked, and then they can move on. You know.
Well, you see, it comes
you ain't
from
nothing but a hoochie mama.
poverty
Hood rat,
in the USA.
hoochie mama.
It's impoverished communities,
Yeah.
and she has every right to speak like that.
You can't teach these people who act like this decorum because they've come out of poor neighborhoods. Fuck off.
What do you mean, these people?
And here's Presidential Biden, President Biden,
Which one's which?
having to be led, the vanilla one, having to be led around.
See my arm? It means go this way. There you go. Nice. 1 foot in front of the other. You got poop leaking. It's fine. We'll clean that up, Mr.
Don't stop.
President.
All right, we've lost him. We got some help.
I just know there's someone behind the bush shaking a fucking bag of candy. Over here. Come on. This way.
They got like a fucking an Oreo cookie on a string, just leading him back into the house.
So here's how things are shaping up right now. Trump is leading in Arizona, Georgia, Michigan, Nevada, and Pennsylvania.
Well, I mean, if 2016 taught us anything, mate,
For
it
now.
is that you shouldn't always believe the polls.
For now. For now.
Very much so for now.
McDonald's customers rage after Graph exposed menu prices have nearly tripled in over a decade. How many times have we talked about this?
I know.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
I got
I got
Big Mac.
pictures of receipts for McMuffins from Sin after buying. Like, look at this.
Polly and I once in a while will just send each other pictures of a McDonald's menu. Like, look at this fucking shit. I got a Big Mac today. That shit is like the size of a McDouble like 4 years ago.
It's shrinking so fast. As soon as it's going to be like a little couture artistic example of what a Big Mac used to look like,
And Big Macs are just the worst thing on their fucking menu, but I had such a taste for it today. But don't worry.
Okay, so on Noir Bar, we were doing the thing. We're talking about Moon Man and what a Mac Tonight, what a freaky advertising guy he was. And they kept advertising for 99-cent Big Macs. I was like, oh my God.
I tried the new melts from Burger King, not bad. Dude, the snack wrap. Burger King's got the fucking snack wraps back. Boy, those are fucking good.
Yeah, the what was it? Double double rodeo burger. Fucking mate, onion rings, 2 patty. Fuck, you wanted to go to sleep after that shit, mate.
But see, that's the thing is a lot of these places are fucking up, getting smaller, costing more. I don't think Burger King or Arby's have really affected the size of the stuff you get. Like I got the double bacon king. That shit was still the size of a fucking dinner plate.
Man, I never really stray from the Whopper. You know where you are with the Whopper? It crunches. It's good. I still, because I got the Burger King app, right? So you get some points. Yeah,
you get them
what was I going to
points?
do with my details, right? I get the points.
Oh, dude,
You
I
get
fuck around with
150
the
points.
Subway app for sure.
Every time, mate, I'm like, and I got some free onion rings. Those onion rings go right into the fucking burger, mate. Oh, yeah.
And they hit so much better when they're free.
Oh, yeah. Oh, don't they?
McDonald's is planning to introduce a nationwide $5 value meal. Remember when they were $2? Get fucking McDouble and a fry for $2? I remember.
Really? Oh, my God, that's value. I think how small this meal's going to be as well, mind. It's going to be like a slider burger.
These are two of the most insane headlines I think we've ever had on the show, period. So before we hit them, I need everyone to smash a like. I need everyone to share it out, do all the interactions.
Oh, shit.
Streamlabs down below.
I already had hit like. I just unliked it. Okay, hold on.
No, Polly, why would you admit to that? Keep it to yourself.
We like it. We are going to need superheroes for these last two headlines too, guys, so keep that in mind. Are you ready?
All right.
Fringe theory claims the sun may be conscious.
I love it.
Jesus. Maybe so he's just sat there in space just going,
this might be my new favorite thing since Cloud People.
The sun may be alive. Just think about the guy who comes back from space. He just gets off the ship, walks in, grabs a 45, cocks it. Someone goes, "What's wrong?" Sun's alive. What? The sun is alive and gets back on the ship. Dude, what the fuck? So skill-based matchmaking, we need some superheroes to make up with this, but it can be on a smaller level. Speeding woman on cocaine kills drunk driver high on meth in LA.
Wow. Favorite headline of the week. Huge win.
I kind of categorize that under problems taking care of themselves.
Right? Yeah. The whole thing's tied up in a nice little bow.
Yeah. People say, like, everything will probably work out in the end. This is what they mean.
This is ranked matchmaking IRL. It's amazing. But I have a palate cleanser. You want it?
Yes, always.
It's a YouTube short, and this is the most diabolical shit I have ever seen.
When termites are born, they're attracted to the light of the sun to guide them and fly away. We know this
because it's termite hatching season in my garage. Thousands of them scattered. But look what happens when I open the garage door.
Ah, the light of the sun. Like a fucking Mononoke movie. They all come towards the sun so they can fly away.
But I'll never let them out.
I'll never let them reach the sun. Because I have a better sun.
Yes, come to your sun.
Yes, let's go to the sun.
A million years of biology has taught you to do this one thing. Go to the sun.
Yes, this is all that's ever been in you. This is all you ever are.
Go to the sun now. Finally gonna learn what happens when the sun comes to them.
Oh my God. Get this man a lair in a volcano immediately.
This is Scorpio's origin story. Luna, you pocket hiding people? It's Scorpio's origin story. I got one more time. Okay, I guess maybe not one more time. Thanks, YouTube.
Too many termites died. Vegans are going crazy again. I could have eaten those.
Weren't they attracted to the light of the sun to guide them and fly away? We know this
because it's termite hatching season in my garage. Thousands of them.
Dude, if this was my garage, I'd probably burn the bitch down.
I don't know. I think he seems to have his shit together.
I mean, he had a plan of attack.
Yeah.
Scattered. But look what happens when I open the garage door.
Ah, the light of the sun. Like a fucking Mononoke movie. They all come towards the sun so they can fly away.
But I'll never let them out.
I'll never let them reach the sun. Because I have a better sun.
Yes, come to your sun. Yeah.
I want to get one of those spotlights.
Yes, come to your sun. Holy shit.
I want to get one of those spotlights so fucking bad for my studio and photography thing, but they're like $200.
Yes, let's go to the sun. A million years of biology has taught you to do this one thing. Go to the sun. Yes,
This is all that's ever been in you. This is all you ever are.
Go to the sun now.
Finally gonna learn what happens when the sun comes to them.
Holy shit, that laughter, man. Wow.
Yeah, the thing is, like, because he's not. Someone else is filming that. It's probably like his girlfriend or something. Just like, "Yeah, Steve, I think we should see other people."
All right, but that is it for the show this evening, guys. You have anything you want to shill before we get out of here?
Ah, boy, do I. We had a Baldur's Gate stream over on twitch.tv/drunkenplays, and of course tomorrow, Survival Saturday, which will be Fallout 4 over on twitch.tv/drunkenplays. Come along. It's a right good laugh.
Derek LaRue for 10 on the super. Thank you. Polly, you got anything?
Yeah, Noir Bars later on tonight. And as I said, we'll be starting an hour early. Well, not an hour early. We're just starting. That's when we're starting now.
Just starting. Yeah, it's just,
Yeah,
deal with
we're
it.
just starting. So 11:30 p.m. Eastern, and you can calculate accordingly.
Almost had it.
I just kind of
Close
wanted to
enough.
add in 5 extra syllables. So yeah, over on my channel, YouTube.com/polydub, 11:30 p.m. Eastern.
Wonderful, guys. I have nothing this evening, but thank you for coming and hanging out. Thank you for a wonderful show. And where can they find us on next?
We're going to be back on Monday on the Drunken Uncle channel at 10:30 p.m. GMT, 5:30 p.m. ST, 4:30 Central, and 5:30 a.m. on Christmas Island, The Silent Sin.
Fantastic, guys. We will see you then. Have a good night, everybody.
Later's all.